Welcome to 1994. A mobile phone costs as much as a used car, weighs about a pound, and the king of this strange new world is Motorola. Calls crackle on analog networks. Batteries die by dinner. And still, everyone who tries one wants one. This tiny market is about to explode. Motorola basically invented the cell phone. Its StarTAC flip is the gadget every executive wants to be seen with. Nobody sees a threat coming. But keep your eye on this Finnish company. Nokia used to make paper and rubber boots. Now it's betting the entire business on mobile phones. And beneath the surface, the game is already changing. Europe is going digital. And the Nordic companies are betting on it harder than anyone. Ericsson from Sweden, NEC from Japan. For now, this is a brawl between the old giants of the telephone world. Watch the top of the board. Motorola's lead is gone. After a decade on top, the analog king is being run down in real time. Then Nokia does something clever. It makes phones people actually enjoy holding. Light, colorful, simple. Sales go vertical. And the crown has changed hands. Nokia has overtaken Motorola to become the #1 phone maker on Earth. The Finnish outsider is now king. And the new king doesn't slow down. Nokia is pulling away, selling nearly twice what Motorola does. And the phone is turning into something everyone owns. Then comes a legend. The Nokia 3310. Indestructible, a battery that lasts a week, and a little game called Snake. The whole industry is on fire. Everyone on the planet suddenly wants a mobile, and Nokia is selling them faster than anyone alive. Ericsson is hemorrhaging money on handsets, so it does the unthinkable. It merges its phone unit with Sony to survive. Meanwhile, a Korean company most people are ignoring keeps climbing. Samsung, quietly betting on sleek premium handsets. By now, Nokia sells more phones than its next 3 rivals combined. It looks completely unstoppable. It isn't. 2004, Motorola swings back with the RAZR. Impossibly thin, carved from metal, gorgeous. It becomes the best-selling flip phone ever made. The RAZR sells over 130 million units. For one shining moment, Motorola is cool again. LG and Samsung ride the same wave. Color screens, cameras, music phones. The feature phone hits its absolute peak. The entire planet is buying phones now, close to 1 billion a year. What on earth could disrupt a machine this big? It's 2007. On a stage in San Francisco, a man in a black turtleneck says Apple is going to reinvent the phone. The iPhone has no keyboard, 1 button, and the real internet in your pocket. The industry laughs at it. Enormous mistake. Months later, Google fires back announcing Android, free software any manufacturer can use. The battle lines are drawn. BlackBerry is booming too. The phone every professional is addicted to, all clicky keyboard and instant email. Now look at the board. Nokia is still #1 by a mile. On paper, it's winning. Underneath, it's already losing. Because Android is spreading like wildfire, any company can grab it for free, and suddenly every rival has an answer to the iPhone. Here's why. Nokia is brilliant hardware running dying software, while Apple and Android quietly eat the entire future. A quiet Taiwanese company, HTC, becomes the face of early Android and starts climbing fast toward the top 10. Then the leaked memo. Nokia's new CEO writes, "We are standing on a burning platform." It's an admission the whole world reads. Samsung bets its entire future on Android with the Galaxy line, and it is about to pay off spectacularly. By late 2011, Samsung has closed right up on Nokia, and Apple is climbing fast. Nokia still leads by the numbers, but the ground is crumbling beneath it. 2012, it finally happens. Samsung overtakes Nokia to become the world's #1, ending a 14-year reign. Apple and Samsung are now so dominant, they spend years suing each other across the globe over who copied whom, with billions on the line. The iPhone 5 sends Apple soaring. Galaxy versus iPhone now defines the whole industry. Everyone else is fighting for scraps. Samsung hits an all-time record. Over 400 million phones in a single year. Nobody in history has ever sold this many. Nokia, broken, sells its phone business to Microsoft. The company that once made paper outlived its own empire. BlackBerry collapses right alongside it. The keyboard kings never survived the touchscreen, and down the board they slide. Now the story moves to China. A 4-year-old startup called Xiaomi sells phones online at almost no profit, and its volume goes straight up. Xiaomi, Huawei, and a wave of Chinese brands flood the world with cheap, genuinely good Android phones. Two names most Westerners have never heard erupt out of nowhere, OPPO and Vivo, selling in every small-town shop in China and India. Samsung stumbles hard. Its flagship Note 7 starts catching fire, gets banned from planes, and is scrapped worldwide. A rare crack in the giant. LG is fading. HTC is nearly gone. The pioneers who once beat Nokia are now being beaten by companies half their age. Huawei is now a genuine giant, closing fast on Apple for second place, and pouring billions into designing its own chips. By early 2019, Huawei is within touching distance of the top. It really looks like a Chinese brand is about to take the crown. And then geopolitics walks in. The United States puts Huawei on a trade blacklist, cutting it off from Google and its chip suppliers. Overnight, Huawei loses Android and cutting-edge chips. The fastest rising phone empire on Earth begins to crater. And LG, once a top 3 phone giant, gives up entirely, quitting the phone business for good. As Huawei falls, everyone feasts on the remains. Xiaomi, OPPO, Vivo, and Samsung all grab its abandoned customers. Xiaomi has surged into the top 3, The kid who once sold phones at cost is now the third biggest phone maker on Earth. And the brand Huawei was forced to sell off to survive, Honor is back on the board, now climbing on its own. But the whole market is cooling. People hold their phones longer, upgrades slow, and the industry stops growing for the first time in years. Then Huawei stuns everyone. Cut off from the world's chip factories, it launches a flagship with an advanced processor built at home. The comeback is on. And a quiet earthquake at the very top. For the first time in history, Apple finishes a year as the #1 phone maker on the planet. Sit with that. The company that was nearly bankrupt in 1997, that didn't ship a phone until 2007, is now on top of the world. Meanwhile, in Africa, a brand almost no Westerner knows, Transsion, is quietly shipping 100 million phones a year. After 2 flat years, 2024 brings phones roaring back. Cheaper upgrades and a wave of new models push the market up more than 6%, its best year in ages. Apple now holds the top spot, with Samsung right on its heels while 5 Chinese brands pack the ranks close behind. For now, the giants look untouchable, but the entire industry is about to walk straight into its hardest year yet. Then in 2026, the market hits its worst slump on record, a memory chip crisis and global tension freezing upgrades everywhere. But pull back for a moment. In 30 years, the crown has changed hands 4 times: Motorola, then Nokia, then Samsung, and now Apple. Every one of these kings was toppled by something the world laughed at. So look at the board today and ask who we're laughing at now.